Crazy, man.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
I'm Steve.
And I'm Mark.
And this is SmokeySteveAndMarc.
Why? Yes, it is.
Welcome or welcome back. And happy Friday.
Oh, yes, it's the weekend.
TGIF to you.
Yes. Yes. We made it through another week.
It felt like a very long week.
It was a long week
To
this
me.
week.
With work, with just everything felt like it took like 1.5 the energy it usually does to kind of get
It was
things
that kind
moving.
of a week. It was.
Yeah, I'm spent. I'm absolutely. I'm done. I'm done.
In all honesty, I was the entire week.
we were
I
gonna
was.
try to match, but I was like, let me just put a button-down shirt over whatever the hell I'm wearing.
Well, we kind of match. We both
Sort of.
have a striped, button-down, bluish shirt.
Yeah, there's that.
So, we don't
I like to look
always
nice for y'all, but I
match.
wasn't gonna go nuts.
we don't have to, you know.
We're not nuns.
No, it's not like we put.
I-
It's not like we have wardrobe for the videos.
I know
One day we
couples
will.
like that. Don't you know like gay couples like that?
I do know.
They
gay
dress
couples
alike.
that.
It's like Patty Duke.
They have to
They
match
walk
each
alike,
other.
they talk alike.
But,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're like bookends.
We're not that kind of a couple.
No, I'm more.
Sometimes we do for videos.
I dress more like Bandit. Like my color schema, I don't know much about fashion. I'm just throwing words around. Is gray, black, silver. That's about it. That's almost everything I own.
Silver?
Well, gray. Well, no, because I have some pants that have a sheen in them,
Oh, I see what you mean.
and I have silver hair, silver gray mixed with my black.
Mhm.
So that's my aesthetic, really.
I got you.
Yeah, it's much closer to his than yours.
I got you. I got you.
I'm very basic. I can't remember the last time I bought a piece of clothing that was brightly colored.
I do, yeah. You know, I do know people like that. Actually, gay and straight, like the people who are very, very fashion conscious. You like they
Like
you
I'm not a
know,
label whore.
I'm not either.
Like I don't need a full bodysuit that has like
No.
DG written all the way over it.
No, I'm not like that either. I can't. Was I ever? I don't think I ever was. I like nice clothes. Like I like Express Men. That's one of my favorite places.
Mhm.
But I get more joy and like satisfaction over going to like a Goodwill or Salvo
Well, I
and
love a
finding
deal.
things, you know, and
Yeah, that's like finding money. You know,
Yeah.
it's like ooh, with the good deals here,
Yeah.
there. I used to only get pretty much the jeans that I like that fit from the Gap
Mhm.
because I have birthing hips. Like I'm wide, and Gap used to fit the best.
Uh-huh.
Old Navy runs a little too big. Gap would fit. Banana Republic was for, I don't know. They technically fit, but no.
Well, you
Like-
turned me on to that place in Philly. Well, they're everywhere. but
H&M?
H&M.
Well, you have narrow hips. You're
Their
slim
clothes
cut.
fit me so well, like for a chain store, you know, like
Well, you're narrow at the waist, and then you're slim through the legs. So you
Mhm.
wear those more European cut kind of pants.
yeah.
I don't know what the hell's going on.
I don't know.
And I have long monkey arms too. They're not only disproportionately thin, they're long. So, which is great if I was like a dancer or something.
Yeah, you do have little wrists.
I have very little wrists.
Very small wrists.
I know. Well, like they always say, like if you can reach or not reach, I can get like overlap
All the way, yeah.
all the way around, and scholarly hands.
Yeah.
I've done a little manual labor, but not that much.
Mhm.
No, nothing.
I've done some manual labor in my life, but
Chef
not
involves a
lot.
lot of labor.
Oh, chef is laborious.
Yeah, you're not stuffing
that word,
You're not stuffing
laborious.
envelopes. I mean,
I have a laborious job.
how
No,
many
anyway?
How
yeah,
many
I-
burns and scratches and cuts do you have
Oh
from
my
working in a
gosh,
kitchen?
scars, plenty. I don't know if it reads on film, but like, I mean, these are. Well, you can see them.
I never got a third-degree
I don't know if
burn
you
hanging
can
up a
see
phone.
that on
so
camera or not, but oh, look, all over.
you swear you were struggling with some mental health concerns for how many scars
oh,
and cuts
cutting
you have
and
all
stuff.
over
Yeah,
you.
it does look like that.
It looks
yeah.
like we need to talk.
Yeah, no, they're
Yeah.
it's from the trade.
The trade.
Yeah,
I don't have any scars from the trade.
no,
Not yet.
no.
No, but no one's, I'm not the kind of person that usually interacts with people. I had someone tell me who, up at the state hospital where I used to do some advocacy, if staff interact with someone, the same staff usually get assaulted over and over and over again, and it's because they have a shitty attitude and treat people poorly.
Yeah,
They always
yeah.
say, like, oh, that patient's violent. It's not usually that. It's usually that the same staff person doesn't know how to deal with people.
Yeah.
You know, some people just aren't people.
Right, right.
And
Then they shouldn't be in that job.
well, it's human service. It's the first word.
I know.
Human
I know.
services.
You're going to be dealing with humans.
Yes, yes. Unless you want to sit around and push papers all day.
I know.
Which
right?
sucks.
I know.
Speaking of human beings, you're a human being.
Well, thank you for acknowledging that.
You are. Well, I only mentioned that because we were talking about health for a second. You went to the doctor.
Yeah, I did.
Yesterday.
I did, and I mentioned it on Tuesday or whatever. So I will update you on that.
It was like the worst segue ever, but I just had to get it over to this.
What? You're human?
Well, you're human.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
And you are too.
Non sequitur. A human being, a human feeling, a human growing.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah.
A human struggling because you got some results.
Yeah, I got some results back that I'll share with everybody. But
you're gonna cliffhang results with a shout out.
Oh yes, we are.
Put my name on
Shout
this.
out time, and then we'll get to the serious stuff.
Okay. And this shout out goes to.
I think. Don't you think?
I think so.
Well, we have to. The lights blunk.
Blanc.
Yeah, they blunk.
Blanc.
The lights blunk. So
Okay.
I think we should do the shout out now.
Okay. Cheryl. Is it Cheryl?
Cheryl G. No.
I know the last initial.
I guess you can tell who did it this time. I didn't even tell you.
No.
No. I held it up. He pointed his finger.
You took notes, and here we are.
No, our shout out today goes to Amy G.
Amy G.
In Hampstead, New Hampshire.
Oh,
Amy G.
Amy. And you
Oh,
get
you know you
too.
get confetti. Of course you do. If I could throw it right through,
Have fun.
It was fun. Yes. Confetti makes everything better. I'm serious. But no, Amy G, you've been watching us for months and months. I don't even know how long. I'm glad that your finger landed on her because
there's one side of the list that goes, oh my god, there's probably people from
this
2018.
goes this goes back to 2019.
19?
I think it was December or something. I'd have to go back through, but she's been on the list for a while.
It was a while.
So I'm glad that it got, because
Yeah.
we do it randomly. We don't just like, oh, who's the, So I'm glad you were chosen. She's a friend on Facebook.
Mhm.
And Amy G is from Hampstead, New Hampshire. Now, her town is a town in gosh, why do I do this to myself? I can't read it. Rockingham County, New Hampshire.
Okay.
Has a population of 8,500 people.
Small town.
Yeah, Mm-hmm. And it includes the village of East Hampstead, too. Now, Hampstead was named after Hampstead, England, actually. I mean, I know that's not... I guess you could probably figure that one out.
How creative.
It's about 36 miles north of Boston.
That's like
that's
almost
cool.
a suburb, practically. That's not far.
Yeah, that's not far.
No.
You could be there less than an hour, so that's cool. It was once part of Haverhill, Massachusetts. Which is interesting. And it was formed as a result of the 1739 decision fixing the boundary between Massachusetts and New Hampshire.
Oh.
Yeah. I always wondered those kind of things. Pretty interesting. Let's see. One of the oldest buildings there is the Hampstead Meeting House, built in 1749.
See, New England has all that old stuff.
I know.
Everything's old in New
I
England.
know.
We don't have a lot of new things in
No.
America. The oldest stuff we have is that old.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. And it's part of the National Registry of Historic Places since 1980. It's the home to the very first honey factory in the U.S.
How about that? I love honey.
That's really cool.
Honey factory.
1816.
Lot of bees,
First
I
honey
guess.
factory in the U.S. Very cool.
A lot of bees?
I don't know. I
would
guess
think.
so. I don't know. It also has some cool places to see. It's home to, now, I hope that I'm pronouncing this correctly, to Camp Tel Noir, or Nor, Noar, but it has Tel in front of it. It's an overnight summer camp on, looks like Wash Pond. And, let's see. I thought they went together, but they don't. And they attract visitors from all around for their annual Harvest Festival. Big surprise, New Hampshire Harvest
New
Festivals
Hampshire.
everywhere.
Yeah.
That's part of
The charm.
The charm of
yeah.
anything in New England are
Maple
the harvest
syrup,
festivals.
apples,
Mm-hmm.
pumpkins, honey.
Right? And let's see. And that's held in Ordany Park. And let's see. Salem Town Forest is nearby. It's a 200-acre state park. And the Robert Frost Farm is also nearby in Derry. And it was Robert Frost's home. And it's now a homestead. There's a museum there. It's on the National Registry and all that. It looks really beautiful. I'd love to see it. I've never been there. I've seen brochures for it when I have visited the area, but I never saw it. The only notable person I could find from there, I did some searching, was Andy Seuss, who was a NASCAR driver.
Whoopee.
And of course, Amy G.
Of course. Yes.
Definitely. So, Amy,
today we celebrate you.
Yes, thank you so much for being one of our viewers. We really appreciate it. Like I said, you're on Facebook. Thank you.
And this was a long time coming.
It was. You waited a long time.
For us.
I'm going to say September of last year was when the request was.
Year, maybe? Year and a half?
Yeah. So I'm thinking it was that long. So thank you for your patience. And if you would like a shout out, definitely leave your name and where you're from in the comments below. We'll get you on the list. And we'll give you a shout out.
We're getting better. We were doing them like once a week, and then it went to like once a month.
I know.
And now it's like every week and a half. So
we're going to do them definitely more regularly now because it's funny how you do segments and stuff and you get used to things and everything, and then they get pushed down, and you think it would be in the forefront of your mind, but it's not when you're putting a video together.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it just doesn't cross my mind all the different segments we do, you know? What we should do is have a big main list of all of our segments.
No. Don't make a schedule. The second you make a schedule, something happens. That's true. You know who's good at making schedules? We'll talk about her tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. That should be interesting tomorrow, huh?
Good at rants, also.
Yes. So. And then also, you know, all of our shout-outs, we put all the names in a hat that we've given a shout-out to. And we've pushed it to once every other month now. We draw a winner, and you get one of my homemade candle holders that we made in a Mondays with Mark video. So, yeah, you know, there's that. Good stuff. You know, sweeten the pot a bit, you know.
Yeah, make it a little more.
So put your name below. We need people on our shout-out list.
And be as specific or as vague as you'd like. Your state, your country, your city. Don't put your address. It's never a good idea to put your address.
Yeah, we wouldn't.
We've established this. Don't put your address.
Amy G from 123 Main Street?
Yeah. In the last 4 of your shows. We don't need all that information.
No, we don't. We definitely don't. So anyway, that was our shout out for today. Can you hear that guy cutting the grass?
Yeah, and I shut the window too.
The window's shut? I was going to just go tell him to shut the window.
I think I did.
It sounds like it's loud. It looks like the window's closed.
It is closed.
Can you guys hear that? Well, I'm sure you can hear it now. Now that we called attention to it. It's so quiet now.
Yeah.
We're going to have to refilm the whole thing? Was it that loud?
No. But they're going to have to refilm this because nothing's happening in the video. You're just staring at me.
Oh. Okay. I did not do that on purpose, but I guess it's, you know, cliffhanger. No, it wasn't. Mm-hmm. But I don't like talking about this stuff, but, I mean, I already opened the can of worms.
Yeah.
For the last 2 years.
Yeah.
What?
So are you going to talk about it?
All right. Yeah, so
30
anyway,
seconds of dead air is nothing I'd want to watch.
So we talked about it on Tuesday, you know, what was going on and everything, and I told you that I had a doctor's appointment on Thursday, which was yesterday, to work. Today's Friday, obviously. And so I did have that appointment, and I got some, you know, recommendations and things that we're doing a little differently now, and I got back some test results today, too. So to bring us up to speed, what he had decided to do with me is, first of all, you know, I fell. I had a little accident a couple weeks back, and I fell on my side, you know, and it was hard. It was a hard fall. It was. Stephen came running to help me,
and I fell.
It
was for the sake of the art, though. We were taking pictures.
We were taking pictures
and filming, and He fell and then I fell, but he fell very hard.
Now, anyone would have fallen. It was extremely, extremely slippy.
Not everyone would have attempted to get into the position we were in to fall, but it didn't look as muddy as it was. And
No, it didn't. It didn't. But anyway, that's all beside the point. So, the 2 weeks that followed that, I would have a good day and a bad day. I thought it was getting better, and then boom, I would wake up and literally not be able to breathe because it hurt so bad. And then the next day, it felt better. It was just, I don't know. I didn't know what was happening. So anyway, so what he has done as far as the rheumatoid arthritis and all that stuff is going, he's decided to start me on methotrexate, which, I'm certainly not looking forward to it. I'm hoping for the best. But what I do find interesting about this is that he is starting me on the methotrexate. We're going to start with the pills, not the injections. And if you know about methotrexate, you take it once a week. You take 8 pills once a week. And the injections are the same way. You would go get an injection once a week. So we're doing the pills. But what I find interesting about this is that, okay, I'm starting methotrexate, but he has me continuing to take the hydrochloroquine, the Plaquenil, and has me staying on the steroids, the Medrol steroids, at 6 milligrams a day. Like, I mean, if I was going to be prescribed methotrexate, I thought it would... I thought one of the other ones would go.
yeah, it would take the place of one of the other ones. Because if they weren't working, why take them? Not to piggyback.
I know this has all been frustrating. It's been like trial and error and testing this, and it's one of those diseases that's like you get diagnosed by excluding everything else.
Yeah.
And it can be frustrating, and why give periodic updates is because there are medical professionals watching. We have a few nurses and doctors that always send very nice comments, and there are other people who struggle with the same type of disease that I'm struggling with. And admittedly, I'm in the spring of my disease. I mean, I've only been diagnosed, a year and a half ago?
Yeah.
And had symptoms maybe 2 years, So, it's nice to be able to relate and, talk to people who understand and maybe who have been through it before. And it's also nice to say this stuff for people who may just be starting this,
Yeah.
So, I don't know. That's where it's at. I haven't decided. I did get the medicine. I haven't started it yet. I want to be ready to start it.
Yeah.
Whenever that is, but I'm not going to start it now. I know there's a lot of side effects with it.
Yeah.
The next step after that would be biologics. And he mentioned Humira. But he wants to start with this first. Mm-hmm. So that's it on that side. Then I got the test results back today. The scans and the x-rays does show that I have, and medical professionals, you probably understand this. I don't.
No.
I have a displaced fracture of the right rib number 5. I'm sorry, displaced fractures of right rib number 5. I have degenerative changes in ribs. And I have this, it blows me away. I have an asymmetric left hemidiaphragm something elevation. Medical professionals would know exactly what it is. But anyway, the doctor who I work with, it was out today. But I did talk to the PA and the MA about it. And basically, from what I understand of this is, yes, I have a fractured rib. And the other thing, the asymmetrical elevation thing, basically your ribs are like, are like this. And mine has now gone like that. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's what I get from it. I don't know. So I have to see the doctor before my next appointment now. Which I wish he would just... I wish you'd just call on the phone and tell me,
Nice.
Not just say, I need to see you sooner. Like, I wish we could just talk about it,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are they offering telemedicine, or do they need to see you in person?
In person. I mean, I don't know. I didn't request telemedicine. But...
I don't even know if they can, if they want to examine you in person.
Like, today it's not bad. Today I'm like, okay, maybe it's getting better. But this happened before, so I'm not holding my breath or anything, you know.
Mhm.
So anyway, basically that's the update of what's going on.
That is the update.
Yeah.
Well,
So we'll see.
so it's day by day.
Day
pretty
by day
much.
still,
You
you
don't
know,
have
and
to-
I'm not gonna, you know, yesterday was a rough day, but you know what? I have to practice what I preach and stay positive.
Mm-hmm. In context.
In context,
Positivity,
stay positive.
you know.
You know, I do want to get more information about this, but I'm really not. I'm hesitant. I'm not going to Google it.
No, your doctor
not-
knows your
Yes,
history,
I'm not going to Google it.
all of your history, and
Okay, I
your blood
peeked a
work,
little bit
and
on
your
Google.
tests, and never mind.
And I was like, oh no, oh god, no, I'm not going to.
No, let your doctor who
so
knows,
I stopped.
who
I
knows
did
your
stop
history,
immediately.
and who knows all
Yeah.
the stuff going on,
Yes.
and all the blood work, and, you know, best thing I ever found that I get from other people with it's like, well, my twist of health is psych stuff, is from other people who've had similar experiences.
Mhm.
That's usually the best advice I end up getting. Because different doctors say different things. Different doctors don't even sell things like RA.
Yeah.
They think you're just depressed.
Mm-hmm.
So it depends which doctor you go to.
Yeah, that's true too.
But talking to other people who have similar issues to me, like that kind of peer level discussion,
Yes.
I always find that better for me with my own issues. Because someone can say, oh, I've been through that.
Oh, I agree. Totally.
Rather than, I've had patients do that and they've come through with shining colors.
Yeah.
Well, that's wonderful, but I can't walk.
Yeah.
You know,
right,
like
right.
it's
yeah.
So
yeah. So it's, you know, whatever. It is what it is.
it is what it is, I suppose.
Yes. But on a happy note, look, we got to keep up. Friday we usually do mail call, but we didn't go to the post office or anything yet.
No.
But we can get this out of the way so it doesn't build up, you know.
Yeah, so we don't have another pile.
Right. So very quickly, let's see, we won the Miller Lite floaty.
Yeah.
Beverage floaty. I won. That'll make it. You know, that'll be a nice.
It's gonna have to be a gift
A
because
gift.
we don't have a pool and we don't drink.
Yeah, right. You know, but I was trying to win the Miller Lite lawn chairs to put out in the garden,
That'd be nice.
but I didn't. I won the pool floaty instead. You know, and then we got the two the Garnier the leave-in miracle nectar for your hair. You've been doing that since you've been dyeing your hair. But
Leave
I
in.
like that we got two of them.
Yeah.
And I like to try these things before I buy them. I was looking for a nice leave-in. I got one in the Lunarly box last month, and you know I got to use that. I haven't tried it yet.
I was thinking of my hair's long enough now I can bleach it again. I was debating.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah, might as well.
been a week and a half since I cut it, so
And then
shaved it off.
Snuggle.
These dryer sheets.
Free samples of Snuggle Super Care fabric softener and scent boosters. Was that derogatory?
What? No, I was shaking it to
I
see
thought
the
he was
scent.
like. No, a scent
That's
booster-
perverse.
That is perverse.
This is a family channel.
You did it. I didn't.
You read into
But
it.
anyway, these are those things that you throw either in the dryer or in the washer to like boost the scent.
Boost the scent.
Which I like, but it has to be the right scent and it not that strong.
Yeah.
Now this smells nice and clean. You know, like it smells like
We
Snuggle.
used some detergent one time, and I had hives for the next wash cycle.
Yeah.
Because it liked the
It's
detergent.
kind of stayed on you. Didn't
Fabric
rinse
softener
well.
didn't rinse off.
So those were the samples that I got this week, and you know, always check out our Facebook page because I tend to post them on there if you want to get some yourself. So, you know, yeah. But that's all I have today.
That's all I got. What's the rest of your day looking like?
I already went to the store, so I don't have to do that.
We're having rotisserie chicken. I'm very excited. First of all, it doesn't cost more than a regular chicken, and they do all the work.
Yeah, it's true.
And there's very few things I like as much myself as the wings off a rotisserie chicken.
Mm-hmm.
They're very, very good. It just sits in them. And we got pierogies, too.
Pierogies
So.
and rotisserie chicken, and then I picked up dessert for the weekend.
For the weekend.
Yeah, I got 3 desserts.
But with any level of discipline, they should be a serving per day.
This is
for
going to be a
2
test.
men.
We are 1 dessert a day.
You know, if we're really serious, we should take 2 of them and put them in the car. Until tomorrow, and then we take out 1. Well, if it was fall, maybe, because it's probably too hot in the
It'd
car.
be too hot, yeah. No, we can say no.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I was talking to my boss today, and she's like, "How about that quarantine?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, I'm getting a little weight."
I know.
She's like, "I know, me too."
Yeah.
She's like, "I know, me too."
Yeah.
I'm still exercising pretty much daily.
Mm-hmm.
I've been avoiding the scale, one, because I don't want to see what it has to say, but also I don't want to, bum myself out. Like, ignorance is bliss. I'd kind of rather not know.
Mm-hmm.
But I actually don't feel fatter, and my clothes aren't
You don't
tighter.
look fatter at all. I don't. You don't.
So-
I've gained a lot of weight, and
Yeah, you're on enough roids to fucking bench
I
press
know.
a car.
I'm gonna address that soon. Maybe my birthday. Like maybe that'll be a good motivation.
It's coming up, cool.
It is. It's like, God.
It's not this
a week.
weekend. It's next weekend, right?
Next Sunday, not
Right,
this Sunday, but next Sunday.
And then-
so that gives me a week to
And
kind
then I'm off that Monday. Are you?
I
It's
am
Labor
too.
Day.
Labor Day here
Labor Day
in the
is
U.S.
already-
We have Labor Day that
which is
Monday.
like the unofficial end of summer.
Yeah.
And then it's all pumpkin spice,
Everything.
clear through Christmas.
Yes. And Starbucks already has their pumpkin spice latte out.
They do.
They did it early this year. Pretty soon it'll be pumpkin spice everything.
If they ever come up for a vaccine, it's going to be pumpkin spice.
I know. No, I am getting super excited for fall. I do want to. I want to be excited for fall.
Yeah. Well, it's coming anyway. We might as
I
well
like
get into
the
it.
backdrop. I love the backdrop, but it's time for change.
Freshen it up a little.
Freshen up things, and
Maybe I'll dye my hair orange.
Yeah, you could do
and
that.
draw a jack-o'-lantern in the bald spot.
Yeah, you could do that.
So it'll be all orange.
And we
on
could
the
start the
side.
video with your head down.
And I can put like the two eyes and the nose and the mouth
Yeah.
here.
All right. We'll
And
do
then
that.
all of this orange.
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. Probably for a Halloween night or a Halloween live, maybe. I didn't commit to anything. Don't hold this against me later if I say I don't want to do
I
it.
hold nothing against you.
All right. Well, we'll leave on that oddly high note.
Okay.
Thank you all for watching. Please do subscribe. Hit the like button and the bell on the way out so you get the alerts. You can follow Mark and I on Facebook at SmokeySteveAndMarc, or on Instagram at SmokeySteveAndMarc, or on Twitter. Our handle's at SmokeySteveA. Our email address and our contact information is all listed down below. Thank you again, and I will catch up with all of you tomorrow for some coffee talk about one Miss Foodie Beauty, who's been busy this week and angry this week.
Oh yeah.
So I have to do a bit
I'm
of catching
watching
up.
this one.
There's a little bit of catching up I
There's
have to do.
Tiny bit of drama.
And probably watch other people's channels to track down live streams that were dirty deleted. So.
Yeah, right. I don't know.
So I'll see you tomorrow for some insights on that.
Oh yeah. Gosh, how can you follow up from yesterday?
Yes, thank you to those who watched yesterday. And the comments
I
and the
enjoyed
feedback. I
yesterday's.
appreciate it.
Wow.
Because I was wondering, I was like, was I a little... I forget, no matter how mean I think I am, I'm still...
The nice one you are. No, no.
I wasn't as
You're not
objective as I
mean.
normally am
You're not
yesterday.
mean.
But I was pissed.
Yeah, you were.
Clap back at me, mouth.
And we have new nicknames.
I know. We're D-bags.
We're now the D-bags.
That's okay.
Yes. Maybe we should get shirts that say that.
We'll see.
But
I don't know.
anyway, yeah, happy Friday, happy weekend, everybody. Remember, stay safe, stay well, but above all else, stay positive, everyone. All right. See you next time.
Bye.